Alright, so what is up guys, this is Drakane here, welcome back to another video on Ark Survival Evolved Mobile. So guys, in this video we are going to be just testing out this big old beast right here, the Spino that we tamed up in a previous video. So we didn't check him out at all, so we are just going to be checking out the abilities, what it can do, testing it out, how strong is it, and all those whatnot and thingies. And I saw some kind of egg, or at least an egg. It's okay, I'll just grab that. Alright, so now these guys are pretty fast creatures. They've got a decent weight capacity, and just running around like this, they've got good stamina as well. Yeah, it's visible, right? They've got really good stamina. And also, as you can see, you can just get up on your 2 feet, and also on the when the Spino is in 4 feet, you just have a bite attack, just like that. And then when you are on the 2 feet, you have this swipe attack, just like that. You have to swipe on the left side of the screen for it to get up, and then it will just do like this. And it also has a roar, which looks pretty insane. Yeah, it looks pretty insane, and it also sounds dope, just like, you know, like reapers and all. Yeah, but there's a cooldown for it. You cannot just keep on spamming that making this guy roar continuously. Yeah, I'm not able to do it right now. Can you please roar a bit? Yeah, it sounds pretty awesome. Alright, so now these guys have a thing called hydration buff, which means when you go into the water, these guys get the hydration buff. So what basically happens is, when you have that hydration buff, you deal the Spino will deal increased damage, increase attack speed, and increase movement speed. So it's like this guy is on steroids. So I'm just going to put my Peggy outside a bit, because I'm going into the water and that guy's oxygen is not great. Alright, so the Spinos don't use up their stamina when they're swimming around, but when they're attacking in the water, they will lose stamina, but they will regain stamina even underwater. They're pretty fast in the water. As you can see, I'm swimming around really fast, but they do have oxygen limit, so they can't stay inside the water for a hellishly long time. So it's only a brief period of time you can spend underwater with these guys, but the oxygen bar drops very slowly, as you can see. Yeah, it's a very slow drop. Now unfortunately, the jellyfish grown to you, the Nidaria will attack you when you're on a Spino, so you have to keep that in mind. They are excellent collectors of the jellyfish venom. What was it? Biotoxin, yeah. But they are a bit hard to control in the water, a bit too fast in the water. Alright, so let's just try that again. Alright, let's just wait for them to come up. And they are really good collectors of meat. As you can see, I'm getting 164 fish meat out of the manta, and I'm going to die. And that happens. Oh, please. Nope. I might die. I might just die. Damn. If I can get to the top, I'm okay, but I don't think I'll be able to. Just the suckiest way to die. And dead. Alright, so that happened, but all is nice and well right now. Yeah, I just went and grabbed back my stuff, but those things aside, let's just get back to it. Now as you can see, it just went away, but let me just get back into the water, which I do not like. Alright, so I have the hydration buff now, and then when I just attack, yeah, I deal extra damage, and they are about 700-ish kind of damage. That's the kind of damage that I'm able to deal right now with the hydration buff. Otherwise I'm doing slightly less than that. So it was 800 damage. Okay, so that must have been made boosted or something. But anyways, I'm just waiting for this hydration buff to just go away. Alright, then we can see how much I'm dealing. So yeah, about 600-ish kind of damage. That's the kind of damage that I'm dealing right now without the hydration buff. But with the hydration buff, I'm dealing about 700 to 800 kind of damage. Alright, So that's one part. And the second part about the Spinos is that when they're on their 2 feet, their attacking is much more faster, and their attack is strong as well, and you can run around. And the Spino is much more fast on the 4 feet. When it's running loud, when it's running like this, it's much more faster. And also this guy is very versatile. You can just take it out in the water. You will get knocked by the Nidaria. You have to watch out for that. Yeah, so Nidaria will be a problem, so watch out for those fellows. And they will aggro on you naturally. And also you can just run over rocks and everything, which is something that's not possible with those Rexes. Yeah, with Rexes you are not able to just run over rocks and all those things. To a certain extent you can, but the Spino's ability is much more larger at running over rocks and all. And then there is their trample damage, which is a monstrous thingy. Yeah, their trample damage is much more better than a Giga or a Rex. Just keep that in mind. You are just trampling almost everything in the entire area to a pulp. Even Trikes, I think. Can I trample this Trike? Where is this Trike? I saw it once and now it's gone. Alright. So you cannot trample Trikes apparently. Or did I just trample it? No. I'm trampling something else. Compies. Alright, so let's just get rid of the Trike because I do not need the Trike right now. And let me go and pay a visit to this Spino. I wanna see its level and gender. So if you have a Spino and you breed the Spinos together and you get a really strong Spino, fully imprinted and all, about 2000% melee damage, you can pretty much just deal with a Giga without any problem. Yeah, Gigas won't be a problem if you have a Spino that is that strong. Now comparing both Rexes and Spinos together, the thing is that Rexes have a much more higher health and much more higher base damage than the Spinos. So in that case the Rexes are better, but Spinos are more versatile than Rexes. But both of these fellows do take big chunks of fall damage. You have to keep that in mind always. Very fast. Yeah, the Spinos are pretty fast. And actually their trample damage is just insane. And I think they are even faster than the Rex, though I can't be sure about that. You can just walk over small plants and all, and you can walk over these rocks. And also I think you can walk, when you after you tame the Spino, you can walk over rocks that are not rocks, walls that are 3 high perhaps, or maybe not. Alright, so other creatures that aggro onto the Spino are other Spinos and Allosaurus. Sometimes I think Rexes do aggro, but those Gigas do not aggro onto you when you're on Spino. All in all, Spinos are pretty roundabout, good kind of tames, versatile, powerful, strong, and good for almost any kind of situation. And they are powerful as well, really fast, strong, and their trample damage is insane. You can walk on the 2 legs, but then you are a bit slower, but you pack more of a punch that way. Your attack is much more stronger and everything. And also just remember they are excellent at collecting meat, hide, not fibers. They are not herbivores, they can't collect fibers, but they are good at collecting meat and hide. And I'm having that glitch again where I'm just apparently floating in mid-air. I do not have a saddle on this guy. Yeah, I can ride creatures without saddles, didn't you know that? Well, they're a bit slower this way, but still they pack a bit of a punch. Most of all, that's mostly it about the Spinos. They deal a good knockback, trample damage. All in all, they are good versatile tames. They are pretty much situated for not situated, they are pretty much really good for any kind of situation, not situated. Alright, so they are pretty much good for most of this terrain. They are good aquatic creatures, semi-aquatic actually. You can walk over rocks as if the rocks are not there, and the likes. So that will be mostly it about it. Just watch out for fall damage. With large creatures like this, you take a big ton of fall damage and all. So that's mostly it. They do not lose stamina in the water, but they have oxygen bar, which is the limiting factor of these Spinos. They look pretty cool. Yeah, the Spinos have pretty cool appearance and everything. And also on account of where they can be found, mostly around the rivers and all. Yeah, around these green obelisks and all, there are almost in all these rivers you are bound to find Spinos. If you want to make a Spinos spawn in, just get on some kind of a big creature and just go around killing all those fishies. Yeah, killing the fishes is a good way to just make a Spinos spawn in. Just kill a large amount of fish and just come back, and there might be a Spino or there might be more fish. If that's the case, kill all those fish again and again, come back, and there will be a Spino perhaps. Well, that works sometimes, so you can try that out. And on account of their saddles, guys, you can get good saddle blueprints. You cannot get the saddle straight away, you need to collect the blueprints from the free gifts. You might get a good saddle blueprint, or else the other obvious choice that you can do is to go to the dungeons. And I think maybe in fishing also you might get some blueprints. I can't be too sure about that. None of the cave artifacts will give you any blueprints, but the dungeons will. If you are lucky enough to find Spinos in the dungeon, there is a heavy chance that you will get a blueprint as well. So guys, that will be mostly it about it, guys. Those are the Spinos abilities and everything. A really strong Spino can even deal with most of the bigger creatures and all. So guys, that is mostly it about it. So guys, thanks for watching. This is Drakane here, over and out. So if you find this video to be helpful, ring that notification bell and smash that thumbs up and subscribe as well and never miss a video. So bye guys, until next time.